Good day, dear friends. Today we will be discussing the fates of departed individuals. Specifically, we will talk about why an ex-girlfriend or ex-wife cannot find someone better than you. This conversation is not meant to tell you about the terrible life that awaits her. First and foremost, it is the beginning of a discussion on human resources, and I hope that in this video, you will learn something new and perhaps realize something that you already subconsciously understood but can now form into a final thought. Let's start with the nature of relationships, specifically when a woman leaves you. Yes, it happens. Or you leave a woman if she treated you well and you were attracted to her for a long time, or at least for some time, but you decided to leave, or she decided to leave you. Thoughts always arise about what awaits her. Many channels, experts, and coaches talk about how her life will be ruined, how she will find nothing and no one better. But the story is a bit different. The story is that the woman lived with you, and you treated her well, but for some reason, she developed a rejection towards you. When she leaves you, the most common thought is that she will find her person. This is not my person, but I will find my own. What does that mean? It is simply the inability to love the person who is there, the person who loves her. Despite choosing that person at some point, she cannot love them. The thought arises, yes, I have already said that I will find my person, but the problem is that it is impossible to do so because the problem lies within the person. If you step in dog poop and don't notice it, you will think that your whole country smells bad. The problem is not that the country smells bad, the problem is that the smell is with you. The inability to love is a hole within a person, a hole in their resources. If we talk about work resources, for example, it is the inability to realize oneself within their work. It is the thought that I am not worthy, that this job is not worthy of me, or that this is not the right job where I can do something, regardless of what you love. You may love an illusory job that is not present in the present moment, and you do not experience pleasure from your work, and you are not fulfilled. Can you be called an excellent worker? Most likely not. It is a failure in the resource of work, just like in the resource of love. When a woman meets you and you live together, she starts to think that something is not right, that this person does not suit her, but she does not love him. She loves herself first and foremost, or some virtual images in her head, some projections of people she has never met. These are deep thoughts about love, about people who have a hole in this resource. It is just like thinking about work, how it should be, and how the boss should treat you. If a person has a hole in the resource of work, it is not about the specific person leaving or you being an ideal. There are no perfect people. The development of the resource is also possible through departures, but they look a bit different. If we talk about objective departures, which are the minority, about 10%, when a person leaves and reevaluates their life, they may start new relationships and behave differently. But these are departures full of regret, and they could have been avoided if the development of both individuals had been somewhat similar. However, these are not stories where a person talks for a long time about how they are not satisfied and how they suffer in these relationships. If we talk about departures, the person who treated you well will have problems. Not because fate or karma wished it so, but because it is impossible to avoid these problems with the blocked resource of love. How can you live with someone you do not love? It is another person living with you on the same territory, and you have to accept their will. These problems arise because the person has a blocked resource. Can you love many people? You do not need a specific person to love many people. For that, you need a highly developed resource of love. When it is developed, a person can love someone who loves them. This is roughly how it is. If we talk about the frustration of the resource, for example, thinking that you deserve more and leaving your husband who loves you, it is a different person who lives with you. You make that choice, but how does it change your frustration in that specific moment? It does not change it at all. It is like a piece of gum stuck to your shoe. It goes with you, and you talk about how often you are disappointed in people and how you have not met your person. These are deceptive thoughts. If you think that somewhere in the world, there is a person whose calling is to bring you happiness, you are a naive fool, and you can continue to think that way. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. We appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with our latest uploads. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on any of our exciting videos. If you've just subscribed, we would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below saying, "I subscribed," and let us know what you liked about the video or what other topics you'd like us to cover in future videos. Thank you for being a part of our community. We look forward to bringing you more great content in the future. Happy watching!